All right, little intermission done. Left you guys with an ad. I'm sorry about that. Also left you guys with I'm gonna grab a piece or two of chicken from the bucket. I got wet towels, like wet wipes. Grab one of those. Wash my hands to not dirty the controller, because I'm not a barbarian like that. And I'm saying, I had to tab back in and I clicked. I spent about an hour in the batting center, so I'm a bit stacked on cash now. Rank 3 pirate rank, so we were supposed to go to Honolulu now, and there was also a treasure island still to explore, so let's go take care of that. So everywhere else I did what I needed to do. Let's go here. KFC fried chicken stays elite, bro. Receive one humu nuku nuku apwa. I don't know how to pronounce this fucking fish name. Who named this shit? Yo, relax. On. We're gonna get into a few fights. Pew. Oh. Get cooked, idiot. You ain't shooting shit. $30. I'm not getting any richer off $30 though, but hey. Are they still after us? Probably. We have a whole bounty on our head. Get cooked. Let me turn this bitch around. You're gonna get cooked. Give me $10. All right, let's make our way to the lighthouse over there. 3 of those for a super component. All right. All right. Can we move away from him to unlock the lighthouse? Nice. Now take this route over to the treasure island, and then we make our way to Honolulu. Alright, let's get it. Everybody got cooked, huh? Anything breakable, like for money or anything? No. Alright. Who are you aiming at? Looked. Alright, there's a little side area, so I'm gonna explore. Like a good little explorer that I am. Oh. Oh, like I have to eat the whole combo. Ooh, breakables! Some extra cash on hand will never hurt anyone. Oh, I can't go into the actual menu. I wanted to check the challenges, but oh my god. This dude with the blick deals damage, dog. Bro has no combos, but he's just... I'm gonna cook 2 of them, do some damage to the mini boss. and game over for these fellas.
やったね。こりゃあなんやろな。仕事しとんな。
With that being said, World Pirates challenges, is it battle? Ooh, the merchant ship. Let me check what he has for sale. You know what? I'll buy what you got for sale. I'll buy it all. I don't care. I'll buy it all. Give me the eggs, everything. The potato soup. There you go. I took your whole stock. Go home and be a family man. I'm gonna get hit because of these fucking waves. Now you get cooked. Now you know what? Fuck that. We just crash into him. Why shoot when I can just crash into everything? It doesn't do damage to me somehow. Let's get it. To Honolulu we go. And then I believe we unlock some sub-stories, so we're gonna be there for a while. I mean, during the cutscene though. I'd be hungry, man.
ホノルルシティが何年ぶりだったかな。
ここがの
やっぱハワイ言うたらこれやな。
He found new clothes?
あれ船長その服は
倉庫にあった予備のアロハを出したんだ。いつもの服は街じゃ目立ちすぎるからな。
似合ってるよ船長。
おおきに。
ねえ母ちゃんと直美姉ちゃん会いに行く？
Mom and Naomi?
なんや別れた神さんかいな。ホノルルシティに住んでんで。ノアにはモアナの他にもう一人ナオミって姉がいるんだよ。こっちの大学出て今は何やってんのかな。会いに行ったらええやんか。もう何年も会ってないし、ホノルルシティのどこに住んでるかもあれだしよ。
See?
ほっといてくれ。立ち入りすぎだぞ。水臭いのじいさん。もう俺ら家族やないか。
そうだよ父ちゃん。
Mm-hmm.
いえ、そりゃさすがに言い過ぎだ。
Come on, brother. Visit your oldest daughter, bro.
ここがハワイ、ホノルルシティ。
すごい。でっかいし都会
The
だよ。
big pineapple.
都会ってすごいね父ちゃん。
あんまりはしゃぐな。田舎者だと舐められる。
さてと、ほなまずは船直せるやつ探すか。
それってどこにいるの？
とりあえず椿ストリートのリボルバーってカラオケバーに行ってみるといい。
リボルバー？カラオケってお前歌いたいんか？
違うよ。目当てはそこのマスターだ。情報通で有
The
名な
bartender, huh?
噂で聞いただけだが、他に当てもないだろう。ゴローナルは俺たちが見てる。ノアと二人で行ってきてくれるか？
じゃあそこに行ってみよう船長。ハワイのカラオケバーか。楽しみ。
This is what happens when you never leave that island. It's the exact same city as in Yakuza 8. So, if you've played Yakuza 8, you know how to navigate here. We're not here to take in the sights. Unfortunately, not yet. Damn, this expensive ass food. What in the tourist trap is this? A warm welcome. Low on cash? I think cash is the last thing you should be worrying about right now. Dickhead. We don't mind taking it. Man, take these fucking hands. And you only got a hit in because you sucker punched me. Now get out of here. He's strong as shit.
船長
60 years. $60 old. He's been like nearly 50 years into this business. Right, then we have these things.
船長もサーフィンでき
Have
る
you been surfing? Don't know, have I? I'm not sure I ever tried actually. You put me on the board though. I might not be caught.
そっか
Do I really want to read all this?
ね
まあ、
$1,500? Damn, bro.
ノアも母ちゃんたちがどこにおるんか。
うん最後にだからうちはもでも俺が発作を起こさないよう
手間取らせんなよ。
How Majima even does that?
さっきの話やけど、ノアも母ちゃんたちが
Or freaking
知らんのかいな。
うん
thingamabobs.
俺が
Fucking Akiyama used to do that fucking shit
だか
too.
らあんま覚えてない
Back in Yakuza 5.
うちはもともとみんなでホノルルシティにいたんだよねでも
Oh, we're
俺が
back
発作を起
to
こさないようリッチ島に引っ越したでしょその時ナオミ姉ちゃんは
dumpster
大
diving.
学に通い始めたとこでさ だから
Oh,
別れ
wait.
て住むことにしたんだって。
離婚したっちゅうことか。
Yeah, I need to pick those up. Go into the toilets, pick up some shit, literally.
ずっと連絡してないみたい。
結構複雑なんや
Ooh, is that a big? You know what?
探してる間
Big fella, get your ass over here.
ずっと俺の看病をしてたんだよね。俺が発作を起こして苦しがってるの。
Bam. Oh, I love that one. You've been trying to get that shit out like for the past 2 fights. Moldy burger, bro. We are not Ichiban, bro. We do not need to be eating this shit.
I'll beat you senseless. Sorry.
Big stab loops. Can I get ran over in this game? I know in 7 and 8 you can. While we're at it.
Hey.
The compass ring. Let's see. A ring with an anchor motive when equipped together with the compass ring and voyage ring. Increase heat generation, sea dog style, thumb only. Where's the compass ring? I'm gonna buy some water. $20 for... Jesus Christ. I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna buy one of each, just in case I find the other one. Oh yeah. There's a lot of shit to do in this game, again. Most of the challenges you have to do in 8, you basically have them in this game as well.
I'll let you guys slow.
Give me your cash. Street competent, you say. Pet food. Pet food? Oh. We go dumpster diving. Hey, taxi. Oh, I'll beat you. I'll beat you senseless. Shut up. SYFM, alright? Before I go in there though, there's a clothes shop. What you got for sale? Ooh, a soccer ring. I'll buy the ring. And I'll buy the rest too. Cargo shorts. I actually have some of those. They're really nice.
Thanks.
There's another clothes store over here, right? Or am I tweaking? Yeah. So they, you know, all 4 increased resist. Okay, I got a soccer ring already, so I'll buy one of these. Fundoshi gauntlets, straw sandals. I'm gonna just buy everything. You know what's funny though? I've already spent like 50k since I got on the game. Maybe I should chill. Maybe I need to relax. Or you know, I could just go back to the betting center and get some cash.
Aloha. いらっしゃい。
Oh my god, it's K again.
かわいい子。うちの店に子連れが来るなんて超珍しい。
お姉さんがマスター？
違う違う。私は店員のケイ。マスターはあっち。
あんたが情報通のマスターか。
俺たち海賊をやっててさ、仲間がいるんだ。あと五郎丸を直してくれる人も。
は？海賊？五郎丸？何言ってんだい少年。
すまんな。そしたら
Been watching too much anime, huh?
映画
どうぞ。
なるほどね。マジで海賊団みたいなことやってんだ。
Walk the plank, shiver me timbers.
何それって感じだけど。
とりあえず船いじれるやつが必要なんや。誰か船大工紹介してくれんか。
船大工？そんな人いる？
クラークがいるだろう。
ああ、そっか。あの人、昔は確か腕利きの船大工とか言ってたね。
クラーク？
うちにもたまに来る筋骨隆々なおじさん。
So,
酔っ払う時
Kay
によく昔の思い出
is a content creator who primarily focuses on the Yakuza franchise. This woman right here.
でも本当に腕が良くて引く手あまただったらしいよ。
バッチリやないか。そのクラークってじいさんどこにおるんや。
She finally got recognized by RGG Studios. And I believe she made an appearance in the game. She has a character in game, which is this character in purple. I believe she got recognized for a role in Like a Dragon Gaiden for the first time. I may be wrong, but that's where I recognize her from in the games. She was one of the girls in the cabaret club in Gaiden.
なんかただもんじゃなさそうだよね。
ああ、そうだな。
This bartender, for sure, should recognize Majima. Super Fruit, I am fairly certain they have met. What's this? Ah, we gotta collect those again, just like in 8. Daikichi means great luck. Things that paper fortune slip. Japanese shrines give them out. You draw one, you see how good your luck be. They one's the top score. Now, how do one of these get here, I wonder? Giant monster suit. Damn it, why does everyone keep saying that? I'm the world famous Kamulo. You're not world famous, bro. He's the mascot from Kamurocho, by the way. And with that, the sub stories begin. Hold on. I want to grab something real quick. There's only sub stories for 2 chapters in this game? Like, if you ever feel like your life's circling the drain and no woman will look at you again, you can turn it all around as a kind of rapid thing, huh? Stupid thoughts into the kid's head. Yeah, exactly. What? You had some romantic issues, and this is where you landed? So I imported a boatload of the sucker straight from Japan, all officially Shinto blessed. During one of my frequent sightseeing excursions, the bag ripped and I didn't notice till the damn thing was empty. I need to collect them, but you got no idea how tough the suit makes things like bending down and picking up. A while back, this weirdo I know was giving me a hand with it, but now he's off somewhere doing whatever the hell he does, and I'm in the lurch. He's referring to Ichiban. When you grow up, you won't even need a costume to talk to women. Of course, you understand, I can't pay you for this, but I still got tons of little prizes too. We'll do it on points. Yeah, I know how this works. Side activities. This game is chock full of them. Sweaty old man in the Kamalop suit. Golly. You didn't have to put it like that. Yep. Don't have to put him on blast. He got some usefulness. Moving on along. Dumpster diving. Trashy. I need to go to the shrine. Yo. Why you moving slow? Hurry up. A random gold plate. Dopey mascot no one gives a shit about. I highly doubt people from Hawaii are actually like this, but hey. You cute rabbit, get lost you punks. The gods will curse you for dirtying up their shrine. Mouse? He's a rabbit though. Alright, here we go. We hit him with the loops. Got a simple credo. Someone's a dick, fuck him up. Do a bit of sailing around here. A brother with a rudder. Between you and me, I've spent a little time on the high seas myself. Used to be a pirate, huh? You see fit to keep bringing me those fortunes? I might make some time to join your crew. So he can join my crew if I pick up fortunes and bring them back to him. I'm getting real tired of this costume. It's hot, it's musty, it's so expensive to have cleaned that it smells like... Don't say it. He's so ugly, I want to take a selfie. Wow, backhanded. Miss, that is messed up, first of all. Moldy bird. Goofy moldy burger shit. Oh, the shogi guy. I'm gonna have to play shogi too. Off-stream activities. Oh. Did you just say stinky towel? Imagine bro could just hop the fence.
I'll teach you. Ready for a beatdown?
Ready for a beatdown? Doesn't even move. Why is there a chicken here? Goro hasn't had anything in his mouth for a while.
I'll teach you some respect. Ready for a beat down?
I mean, if y'all want to fight, be my guest.
I'll teach you some respect.
Oh, these nerds really following me too. That's crazy.
Ready for a beat down? I'll teach you some respect.
That's real fucking hilarious. Anyway. Did all this shit I just picked up respawn again? Can't go around in circles just picking the shit up in here. Look, they're back. This is just insane. All these seedlings I can pick up. Is that brother alone? Are you getting jumped? I don't care. You getting jumped.
Ready for a beat? I'll teach you some respect.
Yeesh.
このどあう
That smell of home. Shinobi sushi. Hey, it's Clark.
Huh? Huh?
Drunk and cranky. Wanna be pirates, you say? Who the hell are you? I'm the captain of a ship called the Goromaru. It needs a smidge of repair. We're looking for a shipwright. Can't do the job. Were you not paying attention just now? I'm retired. If I get you to say uncle, you'll work for us? Big if. Alright, so we're gonna have to throw down with Clark. Yo, good stance. Good stance. Are you a grappler? Motherfucker. Yo, what? Yeah, he's not taking any more damage. Yo, what's up, Vexers? I did a whole heat action for no damage because I had to wait for the script. I'm doing fine. In between medical appointments, I'm doing alright. Hell of a thing for a man your age. Majima, you are 60 years old. Look at you. You look 40 at best. Colorful guy, you right. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro looks my age. I'm 30. This man looks my age. He's supposed to be 60. You know who actually looks 60? This man right here on the screen right now. He looks 60. Shinobi Sushi though. I wonder if that restaurant actually exists. The autism in me is You're lying to me. I mean, okay, there's actually restaurants in the world named this. Doesn't seem to be in Hawaii though. But it does exist. Today I learned how's things going with you, brother? What you got there in your mouth? How now? Somebody explain to me how Goro the tiger managed to find a whole fucking mythological creature somehow. Snake-like insect. Where did you find this? How? I should probably eat. My health's a little leaking after that fight. So we're gonna have some sushi real quick. Ooh, we gonna have some. You know, I don't drink alcohol in real life. I want some soup. And ooh, California rolls. Those are nice. I love those. With the fish eggs and stuff, that's great. Yo. You're in a crazy position. Help me, step bro. I would love to have a fridge like this in my room someday. I don't know, it's aesthetically pleasing to look at a fridge and just be able to see what's inside. And just have it full of drinks. Now that would be great. That would be crazy.
Ready for a beatdown? I'll teach you some.
Majima totally did not kill like 2 people with swords just now. Stinky towels. What were you saying about your biceps? Aye, son. Is what I gotta say about your biceps. Anybody else want to talk shit? Ready to die? Fam, look, listen. Right, aim. Big stab loops. This SUV driver just casually waiting for me to beat the fuck out of them. I don't want to fight anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, but I'm not reading all this.
なんかちらほらの
あれはレモン
Lemonade stands. Alright, so y'all talking about lemonade stands. Yo, what you selling, son? Oh yeah, I should probably wait and come back later. There's like the link friendship system in this game. Some of them have shops I have to interact with. So in US dollars, how expensive is $6 for an ice cream cone? Just real quick question. Oh, but they got pistachio ice cream. Well, I'm sold. You got me. I'm a returning customer. I'm gonna be a regular. I'm looking at the menu. Special chocolate ice cream. Why are we over glorifying chocolate ice cream? $9.50? Because what? It got some chocolate sauce on top? Probably some nuts. Bitch, $9.50 for a fresh lemonade. Y'all tweaking out. $3.50 for $3.50 to $5.50 for an iced coffee is reasonable, sort of. Hawaiians are tweaking with these prices. All right, got my hands washed on a wet towel. Let's go. I need those. I'll beat your whole ass. Man, listen. Look, y'all don't understand something. Picking up a whole trash can though is Kevin's hot dogs. I don't want to hear the name Kevin ever again in my life. I'm sorry to all the innocent Kevins out there. She's under the truck. Your customers, what you need? Car fix, motorcycle, maybe? Actually, a ship. They want to expand it. I see. Not many folks out there able to lend a hand for that. How about you show me this thing? All right, so we're gonna show her the ship. What else have I been gaming? Well, I'm glad you asked. While I've been gone, what I've been playing is mostly nothing that is actually multiplayer. let's see. Last time I streamed, I went through Final Fantasy X, and then I streamed Expedition 33, which I did various New Game Plus runs of that in my free time. Then with the summer sale on Steam, I purchased the entire Kingdom Hearts franchise, and I played through the 1.5 and 2.5 collection. Got all the achievements on that. So I beat Kingdom Hearts 1, Chain of Memories, watched the movies, played the Birth by Sleep, played the Kingdom Hearts 2, and was Dream Drop Distance part of it? Oh no, Dream Drop Distance was the other collection, 2.8. So yeah, that was fun. Now I'm actually on 3, but I left it to start streaming again. My girlfriend got me Persona 5 Tactica, which I mean to play at some point. She added God of War, the newer one. Well, not Ragnarok, but the one before. To our library, which, well, we're basically sharing libraries. And yes. Yo, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, getting burned out off of Chain of Memories is completely understandable. Chain of Memories is a very, like, it becomes a very tedious game because it's reliant on luck and some RNG, kind of, here and there. To build your deck, get your, like, get the cards for the rooms you want, you get me. The game would actually be extremely short if you didn't have that. Unfortunately. Kingdom Hearts 1, well, it is what it is. If you play the games that come afterwards, Kingdom Hearts 1 feels limited, but it's a good game. Chain of Memories is a massive headache to play through. I do not blame anyone from getting burned out after playing that. Because I played the Chain of Memories, and I'm just like, I remember why I didn't replay this game. I played the original back on the Game Boy Advance. I play the remake now, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm not touching this game again. I'm done. I did the achievements. It's good. I'm putting it down. Kingdom Hearts 2, however, is my favorite one in the franchise. So, that one received a lot of love. You got tired of the whole Disney World thing? Ariel's World is the worst in every iteration of it in the games. The one in Kingdom Hearts 1 is just like, the underwater combat is just but I get it. Back on the PS2, like, we all, like, a lot of devs are like trying to get underwater combat to work because it was like a big flex, you know? If you could make water physics and like water combat and even swimming work, it was a big deal. Now Ariel's World in Kingdom Hearts 2 is somehow even worse because it's literally just a musical. It's so boring. I left it for last. I did it, then just it was done. All Kingdom Hearts games, you know what? I'm gonna rephrase this. All games that involve fucking Nomura all at some point have some type of mini game that is just incredibly tedious for no reason. Every 2000s platformer has to have a racing and underwater level, bruh. You know, that kind of reminds me of how a lot of games, more modern games, have this thing. But I'll get into it in a minute. A lot of the like early 2000s games and maybe even 90s games tried to have underwater levels for some reason. And then there's like racing minigames too. Speaking of racing minigames, if you ever hop on Birth by Sleep, You best believe there's a racing minigame. They literally have Mario Kart in the game, which you have to do to 100% complete the game if you want to. And you have to do one race mandatorily for the story. It doesn't have underwater levels though. The game is stupid short though. It was a PSP game. You play like with 3 characters, it's like 6 or 7 worlds, which each world can easily be beaten in like half an hour. Like the game is extremely short. However, the super bosses do expect you to like grind to level 99, which is where you're gonna be spending a lot of the time in the game. You'll probably beat the story on every character around level 30-ish. In the 30s, maybe low 40s at best. Yeah, but nah, you're right. Which now gets me to the point where I'm going to talk about a pattern that I see with modern games, where like older games all like seem to have racing mini games or like underwater levels and whatnot, or like literal gambling mechanics that you had to play through just to like kind of pad game content. Because let's be honest, games back then for the price range felt a lot more expensive. $60 back in 2000 is a lot more money than $60 in 2025. So you had to get your money's worth. You had to make people keep playing the same game for a very long time. But the pattern I notice with modern games is, I swear on everything, modern games all feel like they all have some kind of like horror section. It feels like almost every game has one small section where it tries to like get under your skin with horror elements for no reason. And I'm talking like Hogwarts Legacy has one. Fucking, I'm trying to think which modern game recently that I swear, and Cyberpunk has one. Cyberpunk literally has one of those hide and seek type horror game segments in the DLC. Modern games, I mean, if you're talking like your average live service game, be it MMO, FPS, whatever, yeah, they're trying to force you to play that game and only that game. You'll see it with all the bullshit you get to do, all the content they try to feed you. It's like, let me think of examples. I wouldn't like, MMOs are made for you to play long term. It's a long term commitment. It's like getting into a relationship. If you get into an MMO, modern or old, it's a time sink regardless. I got off Lost Ark. Yeah, I do my dailies for like 2 hours. There's like a lot of other content I could be doing, like. I still got quests, I got collectibles I got to do, there's a battle pass. Although the Lost Ark does the battle pass differently. Lost Ark limits the amount of XP you get a week. So, unlike other games, it doesn't expect you to like keep playing until you beat the whole fucking thing, and then shoves another thing in your face. Diablo 4, for example, has like a battle pass within a battle pass. Marvel Rivals has like fucking 3 different battle passes active. Call of Duty, we know how that goes. Overwatch, same shit. But at this point, we're just getting into like the live service type game, where they just like put these systems in play where it's like, all right, so the longer you play, the more rewards you get, but they expect you to like play it infinitely, so you have like a near infinite amount of rewards. Like what? Fortnite has like 5 battle passes active a month. They really expect you to like grind over 200 levels to get everything. You know how much time you're gonna play? They really expect you to just stay on the game and do nothing else. That's how live service games are made anyway. Games I've recently been playing. Oh yeah, I 100%ed Danganronpa 2. The second one. And I started on 3 and for some reason I got bored. After like the first chapter. I played through Witcher 3 and practically did everything in a playthrough, but I don't have every achievement though. It's gonna be very tedious to get all of those. Witcher 3 was an experience. It was actually really fun to go through the whole game, just taking my time. Heavily recommend. But again, I have 180 hours in Witcher 3, and that's a single playthrough. With all the DLC. Having done every question mark, like every discoverable, every side quest. The only thing I didn't do is play Gwent. Fuck that. I didn't feel like playing cards. So basically, if I actually played the Gwent quest and all that and went fucking card hunting, I would have probably got a few more hours in. Witcher 3 is a time sink, even for a single player game. You have to really like sit down and just go for the journey, just go for the ride. Like, it's like a road trip. It's like a road trip and you're just kind of like in the passenger seat, just enjoying it. Hey baby girl, how you doing? I see you're back. Like, that's another thing. Why does almost every RPG have a card game minigame, dog? Can we address this real quick? A lot of games out there have some form of card game as a minigame. Witcher has it. Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9. Might be another Final Fantasy I'm missing that has these. Fuck, I'm blanking. I swear there's more card mini games than other games. Sea of Stars. We got a lot of work to do on this boat. Like, MMOs are a big time sink. Fortunately, I tend to pick MMOs that I don't have to sink too much time a day into. Lost Ark is a fairly good example of that. You could sink more time into it if you want, but it's not necessary to sink that much time into it every single day. That's how I still find time to play my single player games, despite playing that game practically every day. Now that I got back into it because the woman wanted to try it because it got controller support. So I hopped back on it. We'll just make it bigger and stronger. Alright, let's do that. If I get all my engineers in on this, I think we can manage it in a few days. Legendary Shipwright. Oh my god, we beat the goofy out of him, so he's working for us now. That's how it works, right? That's how employment works, right? People are looking for you to do a job, they beat the shit out of you, and you just go to work. You've never found the one MMO for you? There's a lot of varying taste in terms of MMOs. There's an MMO for everyone out there. My one thing that makes me get bored of MMOs is when I like hop onto an MMO together with a group of people, and everybody at some point just kind of like drops the game, and I'm just kind of like, all right, I'm not gonna sit here and play this alone, because if I want to play games alone, I'll just play single player games. Makes sense. Dailies just bore you? I guess, yeah, I can see it. I personally don't get bored of like dailies, like daily content in MMOs. I like to do my little routine stuff and then go on and do other side activities. My personal favorite MMOs currently would probably be Final Fantasy XIV and Lost Ark. I could get lost in those two games. Like, they have a little daily routine that I can get done in like 2 hours and then go explore the rest of the game if I wanted to, or go do something else. They don't expect me to be on the game 24/7. WoW, on the other hand, is just kind of like, it kind of does. And my progression is tied to RNG in a game that I have to pay every month. That doesn't sit right with me. Like, I can imagine like my progression being tied to some form of RNG like Lost Ark in a game that is actually free to play. But if you make me pay monthly to be able and allowed to play your game, and then expect me to just be like, ah shit, tough luck, I didn't get any progression this week, hell no. I used to be really into Guild Wars 2 because it was not so monotonous on the daily, right? For example, Guild Wars 2 didn't exactly have those daily activities that you're like, I have to do this every day. No. The game was actually quite dynamic when I first got into it. But over time, it just kind of got... It became one of those games where you're just kind of like, I'm farming X, so I can farm Y, and then after that I can farm Z, and then I can farm A, and then farm B and C. You're basically farming to farm. You're grinding to grind. There's no real like point in the game where like, okay, I'm satisfied now, I'll go do a different activity. WoW is also like an acquired taste, I guess. I would say like if you enjoy PvP, I think WoW probably has the smoothest experience out of most MMOs out there. Metin 2 is kind of on the old side. OSRS is a nostalgia trip. If I were to play it again right now, I'd just be kind of like, what am I doing with my life? Playing a game where you're literally just like clicking on things and just watching. You're watching like things just play out. It's kind of like old school RuneScape kind of feels like an idle game where you just like click and then watch things unfold. Blade and Soul, I had some fun with Blade and Soul. I couldn't get into Black Desert. Final Fantasy XI is probably the worst grind out of any MMO out there. The monthly sub on OSRS? Them asking for a subscription for that game is already a lot, to be honest. Fucking browser game from 2004. They're still wanting you to pay your membership. I think the biggest part about enjoying an MMO is actually having people who you can hang out with and play together with. We're getting introduced to the Street Surfer. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Oka, developer of the patented Street Surfer personal transport. That's a mouthful, bro. Electric powered scooter, which even boasts an auto cruise feature. Auto cruise is built in with ChatGPT. This thing explodes? See, I paid for a membership for Lost Ark because I'm expecting to play it for a long time. The prospects of community, exactly. And if you can't find communities, at least playing with like friends you already know makes a difference. If you're sat there playing an MMO alone, it's just kind of like, what am I doing? What am I doing this for? Like, for example, I would not be playing Lost Ark right now if my girlfriend didn't want to play it. The WoW community isn't even the worst when it comes to elitism. It's the whole reason why I don't do group content in Lost Ark. If you want to see elitism at its finest, you try doing the end game in Lost Ark. I wish you the best of luck. I wish you the best of luck in trying not to cave and just paying for runs and calling it a day. I practically just do all the end game, like the solo mode of it. Either that or I'll just pay a run. From all the MMOs I've played, I think I would easily put WoW's community when it comes to the endgame content probably right under Lost Ark when it comes to elitism though. Final Fantasy XIV probably has some of the most welcoming communities though. See, that's the thing, right? The people who are dicks about it, right? When you're trying to have fun in an MMO, the people who are dicks about it are people who literally just live, breathe, and eat that MMO. They don't do anything else. They live that shit. So if you don't do things exactly as they want them, they gonna throw some tantrums. But because you're more casual than them, then, you know, they don't understand what it's like to be casual about this thing they're passionate about. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake. Yes, I did in fact see this. In October, huh? I might. Maybe. I've played Dragon Quest 8 sometime in my life, and I don't remember anything of the game. I remember specifically I had to play it on an emulator because it did not release in Europe. I believe. At least the wiki says that they didn't release anywhere outside the NA or Japan. But I played through it at some point. It was a fun it was a fun experience. DQ8 was a pretty big title. Actually, let me confirm this. Whoa. Did it not have a PAL version? It did. Who the fuck? Who's? Somebody made me spread misinformation. It came out way later than the other regions, though. Came out in 2006. No wonder I didn't play it. The PS3 was already out. There it is. It was a 2006 release for the European version of this game. Well, I ended up playing the US version sometime on an emulator at some point. I didn't hear about Dragon Quest VIII until later in life. But I did like playing it. This guy, this Oka person, this NPC right here. Why does he kind of look like the medic from Team Fortress? I kind of grew up with JRPGs, if you count like the early Final Fantasies. That would have been like the big JRPG that I grew up with. Not counting the Pokemon franchise.
Oh.
Alright, so we got ourselves another crew member. Let's go. We got 12 now. What the? Games I was big on growing up, okay? So let's go through it. Pokemon is like basically the first game I played on a handheld. I played the early Final Fantasy games that were imported, and you know, like NES and SNES games kind of were easy to copy, so little market stalls would just like sell them for pennies, kinda. So those were my video games, really. Like I played the Final Fantasies back on the old consoles. I played Resident Evil as an elementary school kid. I played the old ones on the PS1. I grew up with the Metal Gear franchise. I'm trying to think. The Tenchu franchise was also a big thing in my household. And Final Fantasy. So like, Pokemon, Final Fantasy, Metal Gear, Tenchu, and I swear I'm missing something. You've never heard of Tenchu before? I don't blame you. Like, those who knew, and they knew that it was good, alright? But like, it was kind of niche. Stealth games were, I would say most stealth games were a bit of a niche thing. Like, the ones that made it big were probably like Rainbow Six, which nowadays has nothing to do with a stealth game. FromSoft, I believe, made Tenchu. Did they actually? Oh my god, they did. So, I think the only stealth games that really made it big, that like everybody kind of knows, would be the Metal Gear franchise, which absolutely innovated with stealth mechanics. There's like no game like it. They always went above and beyond with like with their game mechanics. You have the Splinter Cell franchise. You would technically have the Rainbow Six franchise, which started as a stealth game and nowadays it's kind of like not. I'm blanking. I swear there's another one that made it really big with old games. I mentioned Splinter Cell, didn't I? Yeah, there's Splinter Cell. Everybody knows Splinter Cell, like night vision goggles. Black skin tight suit, night vision goggles. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? Splinter Cell. It's actually crazy now that I see this. FromSoft made the Tenchu. I was a FromSoft fan before Dark Souls was even a thing. No wonder this game beat the fuck out of me when I was a child. These games were mad hard. The one I played the most of was Wrath of Heaven on the PS2. That game was the nostalgia trip going on in my brain right now. I don't like the spiritual successor to Tenchu nowadays would probably be Sekiro and Ghost of Tsushima. Tenchu is basically the grandfather, the grandpappy of these two games. Except like Sekiro is like 100 times harder and Ghost of Tsushima is slightly easier, but the stealth mechanics are there. This fucking... You beat Sekiro this year? See? And then there's me. I'm actually not really a big fan of the Souls games. They don't really get a grip on me like a lot of other games do. Like I played Elden Ring sometime earlier this year. Speaking of Yakuza, you said you get burned out from playing a franchise too long. Did you know I played through this entire franchise in one go? Twice! When I first got into the franchise back in 2021, I had to find myself something to keep myself busy for like 2 months. And I didn't have a desk, so it had to be something I could play with my controller and just lay down in bed. I bought the entire franchise from 0 to 7, what was available on Steam at the time. So I beat all these games back to back. At some point later, I decided to stream them. So I streamed 0 all the way to Gaiden, and then I played 8. There's a lot of text going on in Yakuza, but you know what also has a lot of text? All the JRPGs. You know, the ones with no voice acting? Final Fantasies 1 to 9, for example. They're all text. Not a single voice line. We had to read back in my day. Another Tsuchino, bro, you good? Old games were mostly text. Wouldn't it be fucking insane if I just turned around and said, alright, I'm a marathon Final Fantasy on stream? I think I have every single game on Steam. Except for the Final Fantasy VII Reboot. I refuse to call that shit a remake. The amount of cutscenes. Yeah, I get it. But the story is compelling, dog, most of the time. You just kind of get sucked into it. So when Zero got a grip on me, I just kept playing through the games. I couldn't put them down. It was one of those, well, what happens next type deals. Early Final Fantasies? Alright, Final Fantasy 1 and 2 didn't have a lot of text because... And 3, story wasn't exactly the big point of those games. But when you start getting into 4, 5, and especially 6... Boy... The entire game is text. And the stories were really good. My favorite to this day is still 9 though, like... Okay, not 9. 10 is my all-time favorite Final Fantasy game. 9 is... I can't decide between 9 and Crisis Core for second spot though.
Aloha.
That's the thing I was afraid of when when a lot of people recommended me to play Yakuza games, right? For years, I kept saying, I'll get to it someday. And the day eventually came and I was like, I'm a buy Zero. I'm a buy Zero. I'm gonna play through Zero and I'm gonna see if I like it. Like, kind of dipping my toes into it. But like, as I was dipping my toes into Zero, I kind of slipped and fell into the pool, and by the time I came out, I was done with 7. And here we are. Now I'm the one recommending these games to everyone I can. And every single person I recommend these games to gives me the same response I used to do. I'll play them someday. Bitch, play them right now. Controversial opinion, FF7 OG over FF7 Reboot? How is that even controversial? It's a fact. All we wanted was a fucking... They marketed it and fucking pulled the rug over our eyes. They pulled the rug right under us. After marketing the fucking Final Fantasy 7 remake as an actual remake, like the whole time they played with our feelings, bro. They reimagined the whole fucking game. Nothing in it is one-to-one. One thing is to change like the gameplay of it, another is to change the whole story. The OG was great. That's what we wanted. We just wanted the OG game with new modern graphic and gameplay. How was that so hard? Like, they marketed it as such and then they sold us something else. Sephiroth isn't even scary in the remake. Bro, it's nothing but a hallucination, bro. The cloud's on drugs. He been injecting that good old fucking Mako energy into his veins every 5 minutes. Hey, I unlocked this. Now I gotta go around like... Yeah, then you have the Fate Ghosts. You know what Fate Ghosts remind me of? That movie, Final Fantasy Spirits Within. That god-awful, forgettable fucking movie. All I still remember of that movie is the ghosts. They're effectively the same shit. Some real ball knowledge. Only real ones still remember Final Fantasy Spirits Within, and I don't even fucking remember anything from that fucking movie. I'll watch it someday just to cringe at it again. Because when I watched it the first time, I was a kid. I probably didn't even remember. I probably didn't even fucking understand half of the shit going on. Advent Children? Advent Children was just Square Enix like flexing. Like... their CGI, honestly, which was good. The action was good. The animation quality was great. There were a lot of good elements to it, except the story and the plot. I remember nothing of it. That's probably how bad it was. Every sequel they tried to make from Final Fantasy VII was just at best. They were also flexing that fucking dumbass phone too. Everything they tried to make as a sequel to 7 was just god awful. And just like that, I remember Dirge of Cerberus exists. Fuck me. I like to pretend that game doesn't exist. What's crazy is the game became canon. Because of Crisis Core. They fucked up like Sephiroth Nobody somehow. You know, they failed that so they could do it properly with Kingdom Hearts 2, eh? Although, to be honest, when I first watched Advent Children when I was younger, I don't think I even watched it for the plot. I just watched it because it looked cool. I ain't gonna lie to you. It seemed like fan service just watching that shit. I don't, you know what? I don't remember what Barret looked like. Hold on. Now. FF7 Advent Children. Barret. Oh, you can definitely tell. You can definitely tell this is Did Nomura design the characters for Advent Children? I'm fairly certain he did. I mean, Barret didn't look bad. It's just like, why does he have a fishnet top is my question. I know that shit was okay. I know that shit was kind of like the trend back in the back then. kinda. At least they didn't put zippers and belts all over him. Barrett definitely looks better in the remake. Ugh. But you can definitely tell who designed these characters. They didn't touch Sid though, for some reason. He looks exactly the same. They just made everybody else like kind of edgy, and Barrett looks like he went clubbing in the early 2000s. Fucking, I forgot the name from that dude. The dude from the Bouncer walked so fucking Tidus and Sora could run with that design. Speaking of the Bouncer. The Bouncer had a lot of drip. They had a lot of aura farming, a lot of drip, but the game was awful. The game itself was not a good game. But the designs were fire though, I'll give him that. The designs in that game were absolutely fire. I'm doing everything but play my game. Speaking of drip, the Bouncer was... It was a weird game. Bruh. Do I go clean? No. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like how Chrysco changed canon. They shoehorned Genesis into it. That's not the part that I mind necessarily, because it still made it make sense. What I mind is the fact that the antagonist of Dirge of Cerberus became canon because of Crisis Core. That brother and like his squad come to pick up Genesis' body at towards the end of the game. Why the glasses though? Makeup? Yo? Why Saniro? Like I said, I prefer to just forget Dirge of Cerberus exists. We're going with the Yakuza 0 look?
センスええの
This looks goofy as fuck.
これええやん
I recognize these patterns though.
似合うとるか
Yo, what the? Steel toes? Yo! For free? Bare feet? I like the steel toes. Said? Yo, what? East Waikiki container, Chinatown container, household supplies, downtown container, District 5 container, Aloha Beach. I'm afraid of what this... Oh, is that gonna be a surf suit? Okay, I see where we're going with this. I need a suit. I need a suit. Yeah, they all made it to the remake somehow. It's weird. I gotta unlock that suit. Oh, that's a set. Imagine they had an option to just straight up remove the eye patch. What am I going for? Pirate drip.
Sensei no.
That looks awful. Nah, come on. These pants. There's not a lot of choice when it comes to pants, to be honest.
Sensei no.
Ooh, the Yakuza 0 look, huh? With the ponytail, kind of like how I have it right now. That works for me. This is fun, you say. All right, so what we doing is Reminisce. We ain't doing that. Da. Joseph? Joestar?
大きくなるんやで。元気に育てよ。
That's gonna take 10 minutes, huh? Alright. Too bad I go. You wanted to see it at night? Well, gonna have to make do with seeing it at day. Good morning, Mr. Captain. It's hard to believe Kay somehow became a character in the franchise. Can we get me to the point where I also become a character in this game? I don't care if I'm an antagonist and get killed though. Or a side character, just put me in there. Put me somewhere like Yakuza 12, make me a side character. You're welcome to give me the Rikia treatment, it's okay.
Oh.
Right, what are we doing? A bounty list? Ooh, I remember doing these. Honolulu police are after these guys. I got you, fam. They usually lay low, try to avoid standing out, but some of the strongest and cockiest walk around proudly right out in the open. That's a cool side activity that I could spend my time on. Alright, you're explaining bounties to me. Can we move on? Guy named Domingo has been going there a lot lately. There's a bounty on him, so you want me to start with that one? Why was that right in the middle of the text? What you got? Another Tsuchinoko? Ah, okay. Wasn't about to say. Somebody I didn't expect in my friend list to be playing Warframe somehow. Now there's an MMO I couldn't get into. And now we get introduced to Alo Happy.
So
Of operation were recently subject of some controversy, hence our activities are currently under administrative investigation. Warframe? I used to play it way back in the day. But I very quickly got in and understood what the gameplay loop was, and I wasn't really with it. It became the grind this so you can grind that, so you can grind this other thing, so you can grind this next thing, and then grind this other thing. Kind of like the reason why I dropped Guild Wars 2. Alright, so we're gonna be playing, we're gonna be introduced to another side objective, which includes taking pictures of shit. Bugok. We make friends with fucking animals and shit too.
Oh, hello.
Don't talk to me like that. I'm taken. Musubi. I'm buying everything. Don't get it twisted. I'm not buying expensive pet food.
Certainly.
Little did I know my cat would get the... my cat would proceed to get bubble guts from the cheap pet food. That's not laughing matters. I know.
Aloha!
What do you sell? Sandwiches?
Thank you.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-na-na-na. He was a burly motherfucker. Look at him. What are they feeding these people? Is that a sub quest? Oh fuck. Whoa. Let's take things up a notch. Wow. Statue guy. Majima is all too familiar with people pretending to be statues at this point. Hey, it's Jeff Stockos. I got a brand new passport here. I swear it's legit. Somebody dropped their bag in front of that fancy ass hotel. Just give it a look. It's gotta be worth something to you. You're barking up the wrong tree, brother. Try the police. Maybe they buy you a beer as a reward, yeah? Oh yeah, he used to do contraband with like fake IDs and shit. I'll fix you up a taco on the house. Been testing out the new recipe. That does not look edible. Please do not put that in your body. Please. Smart choice. A taco truck. A while back we did some other business, but that's behind us. Unsatisfied customer left that behind. Shame to waste good food like that. Yours if you want it. Look at it! Looks redder than I was expecting. Exactly! Very unspecialty chili powder. You gonna be shitting blood after eating this. But if it's true shit, I ain't got time for that indigestion. What do I do? I feel like eating the whole thing would be the more hilarious thing to do. But I'ma just lick the sauce. What the fuck? stomach because he licked the sauce. Did you ever even try tasting this before you served it? Nah, shape was good, color was good, figured it would taste good too. That's not how it works. Although I don't typically taste test my food either, but you know. People do tend to say I cook really well.
ちょ待て
But it's chili powder from Japan made from a pepper called the Devil's Claw, bro. It's called the Devil's Claw. Why are you eating this? You mean normal tacos? Yeah, sure. Well, why don't you put those out to start with? People don't buy them. I was hoping these get better reviews. How about you make a challenge taco, huh? You put up these hot ass tacos and you be like, alright, here's a challenge. You eat 3 of these without shitting yourself. It's on the house. Bro said you're not gonna last long. Serving up napalm. Taco school? You need to go to culinary school. If I can help you get as confident in your food, if your own food is drawing the soda, why the hell not? Is he selling protein bars?
いらっしゃい
You know what, man? I'll buy you some tacos, alright?
Oh.
Bronze plate.
Hello.
So these shops, you buy like one item from them. Chocolate banana crepe. You buy some shit from them and you increase their friendship. He got that Visual K shit on though. I need 10 friends?
Oh. Us.
I didn't even know I had 10 friends already. Hey, we got another crew member. What's up? Hey, look. Making another friend. Hold on. $140 for a cup of coffee? What are you putting in this coffee? Goddamn. Just give me a hot dog. And I'll be on my way. Y'all motherfuckers insane.
Thank you.
What you got in your mouth? Uh-oh, bathroom. I ain't reading all that. Oh. Is Alo Happy Tours near here? I'd like to sign up for the photo rally, please. It is. Allow me to guide you there. We can all go together. Our very own Aloe Happy would be glad to assist you, toiling away as he does for pennies on the dollar. Elizabeth Eri Yamada. You look a little odd somehow. Like you're not really right in the head. So this is where you got your jobs and basically your classes in Yakuza 8. I could spend all day staring at that dump truck. Come back soon, I'll show you some real Aloe happiness. What about your manager? She really kills the mood in here. What am I looking at? She got the face of a crone, but the mind of a toddler. Looney Liz, I call her. Oh, fuck, it's right. I really just heard this man get mollywopped.
Yeah.
How is he moving like that after getting his ass beat this bad? Let me explain the photo rally. So the photo rally is where you go around like taking pictures of scenery. Plus, all joking aside, there's some decent stuff in the lineup. So really, what have you got to lose? Excuse me.
Oh.
I know exactly where this is. It's right outside.
Oh.
You get rewards for doing this.
Oh.
Alright, so y'all explaining how this works and whatnot. Once you finish up, please see me in my office. See you next, all happy. Apparently, don't tell me you were cheating on her. He might get pegged in there. Low key. Another clothes store. We buying the darts. Bad fortune.
Aloha. Thanks.
The money I be spending. Making my way downtown, walking fast, street lights fast, and I'm homebound. I'm gonna get the MC8 for that.
Hi. Thanks.
Golly, that's some expensive ass clothes. Game devs really built those stairs and I can't use them.
Hello. Thanks.
I buy everything I can. Hey, I beat 100 dudes. Da-na-na-na. Hey,
さて
yo, what the?
ほうさて実に退屈だ
I need 4-star? I'm so close. I'm actually so close to being a 4-star pirate. Damn. Another bad fortune. God damn. Ugh. I don't know why the counter didn't come out, but damn, there were like 2 people I could have made friends with right here, and I missed out because of the fight. Dude, the trolley just despawned in front of me. Bruh, I'm getting nothing but bad fortunes. Nice roundhouse. Yo. Ooh, a box. A free mag. The Kitten in District 5, more sub-stories. Think I'll eat this? What's with the onigiri? Kay gave me one when I mentioned I was feeling hungry. Saving it for a snack, but then I saw this little guy. Go on, eat up. That's a relief. Poor thing must have been starving. This rice ball should fill you right up, so go on and help yourself. Could just let that kitty starve to death. I could be hungry for a bit if it means helping out. Can buy something for me later. Damn. You fucking bum. Nah, beat his ass. Immediately. Talking to a grown-up, bro, you should be fucking disgusted with yourself. That's why you're homeless. Bro. so we're taking this cat with us. Why don't we take care of him there? So we're taking the cat to the plot of land. We're just gonna call it Onigiri? Beastie Boy? I don't like that. I don't like that name. Oh hey! I got the Desperado outfit. Alright, it did say what's from the box. Stamina Royale. So this Domingo guy should be here some, huh? I'm fucking dry over here. You look kind of sweaty. You don't seem very dry. You know my name. That mean you're here to bring me in? Absolutely. Alright, put him on. Alright. Damn, he got rocked. $3,500? That's all he was worth?
Oh,
We keep this up, we'll be rolling in dope. Excuse me, you did us a real solid back there. That asshole Domingo's been a thorn in my side for too long. The cops aren't exactly an option since they'd also cause trouble for a lot of my customers too. I want to thank you. Let me make it up to you somehow. And because we're taking down bounties, that's all. Hey, look, I collect that kind of info, and bounty targets come in to drink all the time. Now, their privacy is important to me and all, but there's some real bastards in the bunch, and I owe you two. Yes, you do. What the fuck? Alright, so we go out there and we look for these bounties. More side stuff. So technically you're supposed to make money with the bounties, but we have money. Hey, it's Julie. It's going okay, but I'm gonna need a little more time. Also, question for you. Where are you at right now? There's a big mall called Anaconda Shopping Center right near there. We have a second location inside. You mind stopping by? Okay. You can go to the shopping mall. Cool, that's supposed to be like the most popular mall in Hawaii. Julie really has a store there? That's what she said. Tons of people there. Maybe we can also find some new crew members. That's using your noggin. Let's head to Julie's second job. Speaking of bounties. Difficulty 4. I just gotta lock in. Gotta lock in. Booked. A 4 difficulty bounty? Pfft. Come on now. Yeah, what now? Some lamb chops, some cheese, and a drink.
Thank you very
Cheese? Let's make our way to our next destination. I don't wanna. Not right now. I don't wanna. Really? There's an invisible barrier? Ah. Don't run me over, fam. What you say about your biceps? Your biceps ain't for show, man. Where's my dodge? Cool hitbox, I guess. I wish I had one of those. Is that Pet Shop? So the pet wasn't doing so well. I gave it food. And I'm getting a dog now too. His name is Barkley. Like Charles Barkley?
His biceps in.
He hit me with his back.
手間取らせんね。これや。バッチリ取れたで。
I'll eventually take care of all that. Come on now. You want me to do bounties? To join me? Speaking of that. Hey, what's up, fella? Are they bullying you? Ah, this brings me back to my school days. All shanked up. A bronze plate and we made a friend. You got something in your mouth again? Another Tsuchinoko, bro. What?
Oh, hello.
The dragon mask. Another friend. Ah, the arcade. I'm gonna have to play the arcade. I'm not a fan. As a kid, I loved arcades. As an adult, not so much. Boom! Ah!
暇つぶしにもならんわ。
I was about to say, this man wasn't paying attention to me. Damn. Hey, hello, what you selling? I reached rank 4. I'm 4-star pirate. Thanks, friends. Bro really just said ow.
Hello.
Rainbow bagel?
Thanks.
Hmm. A great fortune, no way. Modest. Bounty. That's a lot of dudes. Oh, difficulty 1? Alright. Cute little loops. That was cruel. Guess I always knew I was a talentless fool. Uh-huh. Give me your money. I don't want to hear no sob stories. Give me your money.
Hi. Thanks.
It's not this entrance that has that. Anyway, moving on with the story. I should get as much of the story done while I'm on stream so I can do other side stuff off stream. I get sidetracked easily though. Swiss watch. That's new. More than one location, young as you are? Mm-hmm. What you had for me? Found it while fixing up. Oh, the hook and chain. Looks like it hasn't seen much use recently, but it's still a good piece. Stuff will move things with it too. That's good shit. You think hook, you think pirates. It goes with your whole vibe. Try it out, see how it feels. So you can like snag the hook somewhere and reel yourself up. Yeah, so there's treasure we can find by using this hook. Hey, be careful running around by yourself. Damn, he's having a ball, ain't he? I know how he feels. Had a similar situation myself. Bet he's really grateful to you. Huh, maybe. He very likely is. Alright, so we're gonna be looking for these spots, except I might not be looking for them. Could probably climb this if you hook the chain up there, right? And we turn into Spider-Man. Flame Heaven? Frost Heaven? What is near Rich Island? Madlantis. Queen's Castle, Coliseum grounds. All right. That's awesome. You think there's other places like that? We'll know till we check, but I'd say it's well worth the trouble. Can't even think straight. Made me lose that last hand, and now I'm pissed off. Okay, here we go fighting. That one dude was really just getting in on me while I was trying to pull myself to someone else. I read none of that. I'm not gonna lie to you, I read absolutely zero. You two to put some pep in the man's step. Gathered 15 crewmates, gathered $10,000. Okay, the money I got. 15 crewmates is... How many crewmates do I even have? So there's 9. Including myself too, right? 9, 11, 12 with me. Do Julie and the other dude count? What's up? Stop on by and visit the Miracle Aquarium. What? I don't remember this sub-story. What? Alright, so you also have to like catch butterflies with the hook. A bucket of bugs. What the fuck? Oh, I know you. Not this shit again with the animals. Ringleader, I know you from 7 and 8. Right this way, sir. Eager audience, we parade this labor of love to wherever they may be. Okay. Stephanie. Y'all read that. I'm gonna go grab some more food. I need to bite on something. Excuse your clumsiness, bro. I'm gonna have to fight the bear, aren't I? Quite the hairy fellow. Well, if Saejima can do it, Majima, you should be able to too. Let's go. Yo, what is this camera angle? Goodness me. And I know how this goes. I'm gonna have to go through this like 2 more times. Just like in the previous games. Uh-huh. Gotta head home. And the only show I have planned. Please just stop by for the others. I am looking forward to it. What else he's got in store? Guess I have to find out next time. Is that a crew member? A whole band? Alright, I guess. Ooh, yeah. I realize I have free will. I'll beat your apologize. What kind of? Ooh, a 4-star. Let's go. I don't know why I see 4-star. 4 fists. Are you fucking serious right now? Like, that pussy shit knocks me down? That's a good way to end it. I return to the earth, he says. What? Homie was cooked. That was his last. Those were his last words. Yo, relax. Give me that. A bevy of bugs. I see another bounty on my map, but I'll leave that be. So... Is that a monkey?
Oh.
He threw me a coconut. The monkey liked that apparently. We're really. That's elite ball knowledge. We're really calling this chimp Coco. That is elite ball knowledge of the highest order.
Hi.
Acai blueberry smoothie. I'll have one, I guess. And some pancakes and a coffee.
Thanks so
Thanks for the food, G. Is that Kamiyama? You need 3 of those. Well, there you go. You needed 3 of those. Surely the game tells me when I have enough crew members, right? Because the money's not an issue. Clearly. Trash taste, they said. Prince P. You're a thief? Well, that was easy. There's like 3 more mini games I think I could, or 4, that I can still unlock. There's 4 mini games I could unlock. So I want to do that before I leave. Okay, one of them is near here. giving me more shit to do. Well, you bet your bippy I did. Hawaii's got photo ops galore, and I still guarantee you've never seen shots like these. On the beaches and all that other pretty shit. So we're gonna be taking pictures of some people. Like the name suggested, the minigame from Yakuza 8 is back. Those who know. Those who don't know, well, don't know. We're taking pictures of sickos. Very weird dudes. I don't need to read all this, just get me in there. So whenever you ride a trolley, you can choose to play this minigame. Fuck. I missed two. What the fuck? Am I blind? What? There was one in the bush? I for sure missed at least 3 of them. I don't like this. What? I was fully zoomed in. I missed 3. I think it's done. Yeah. 27 out of 30. And you use these points to then buy shit with them. $100. A point system. Everything has a point system nowadays. He's not wrong. It's a real trend. Ain't no way he's this into it. What did you just say? Who's really the sicko here now? They're sickos, honey. Don't make eye contact. Who's the real sicko here?
Yo.
Wanna see what you get? 29,000? Whoa! Yeah, you can make some sweet bread off of this. Ain't no way Patriarch Gondora is back. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that a few more times. Man of Bronze. The Captain's Return. Jeff's Taco Truck. I have this, I have that, and there's this. These three over here. All three of those sub-stories unlock a side activity like a minigame. So I'm gonna go take care of that. Crazy Eats. The Akira slide, really? Crazy Eats for excitement. It was a fun little way to make money back in Yakuza 8, and it's back. Just flew in so quick, it surprised me. I think I'm gonna do these 3 sub-stories and call it a day for today. And Crazy Eats, bro, like I always say, crazy is captivating. For example, consider how I made my entrance. Jumping, spinning around, screaming. It's captivating stuff, don't you think? Uh-huh. Excuse me. Nice, nice. Then I think you and I are gonna get along fine. All right. I'm gonna do this one time for the one time. And then there's obviously like rewards. First you need to grab the food, try riding the bike straight into some. Alright, so we gotta do the Uber Eats mini game real quick. Bro, you good? I gotta make quota. Here's your burger, sir. You gotta reach extreme and then deliver the food. Here's your sushi, sir. Here's your sushi, sir. I got the S rank. Yo. Damn, I couldn't deliver to everyone. I don't think. I delivered to everyone. I don't care. It was kind of half-assed on those last deliveries, but I delivered to everyone. That's all that matters. Yeah, you have. There's a rank associated to this. And you accumulate points that you turn into rewards. Yeah. Just certain type of guy can tell will ride face first into asphalt if it means a good delivery. About you saying that, but hell, it's pretty exciting. Mm-hmm. Get rich off of this, huh? A little bonus for my first run? $30? If you're as broke as you look, bro, calm down. Relax. Relax, you didn't have to put it like that. If you're as broke as you look, you didn't have to say that. You really did not have to. Right now, there's... You are not catching me, sir. Forget that. I'm making my way to the vocational school. Oh man, I don't want to do the... I really don't want to do the Mario Kart fucking mini game though. Quite a good question. Free enrollment promotion. So we're gonna enroll into this vocational school, take an exam. Onabara Vocational School, quite a facility, wouldn't you agree? It sure is. There's an Onabara Vocational School. You here to enroll? Sure. The correct response is yes, ma'am. Now go. Stop simping. Damn. We offer certification exams here. I know. Same thing with Yakuza 7 and 8. We know. Ugh. This seems a little off his rocker. You sure it's alright to enroll him? More normal next time, idiot. Damn it. Please just make do with him for now. No, nothing at all. I hope you become the erudite parrot you aspire to be. We're also holding a trial campaign. Not only is your enrollment free, the first exam is as well. Sure.
Oh.
Let's take care of this.
Se. これや。なんもやな。はあ。
I'm not as cooked as I thought I am, right? We pass! We completed the first exam. You're rather intelligent for someone with such a seemingly desperate grasp on insanity.
Oh.
Alright, substory 6 complete, which unlocks the vocational school. There's another substory I was thinking of doing, which unlocks the kart minigame. But I believe it requires me to play one race, and I really don't feel like doing that right now. I won't lie to you. I feel like doing this entire sub-story chain by myself, where I can be annoyed alone. And we got another friend. Where was this? I'm literally like... I'll start the sub-story at least. I will at the very least start the sub-story. Ready to put the pedal to the metal. Dragon Kart is Japan's newest craze, and now you too can get in the fast lane. Solo entrance welcome. This shit was an 8 and 7 as well. I am sick of racing minigames that are copies of Mario Kart. You'll be able to burn rubber. And there's weapons. I'll give it a shot.
Oh. Oh.
Do I have to drive right now? Like, is this what we're doing? Oh, nah. All right. Accelerate, brake, rear camera, use item, jump, okay.
ぶっちぎってる。
All getting shot at. Damn. Not doing so well for my first race. Damn, look how far ahead I am.
I'm going for the goal.
I don't need guns out here. Easy money. Down, 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 bow, 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 bow. Daisy is a man. Alright, with that, we've unlocked these 3 mini games that I can spend my time playing. Probably early in the morning tomorrow. For a little bit. Oh, look at all these misfits. Nice to meet you, bruh. Name's Turbo. Look forward to going full throttle. Don't I recognize you? A cute widow bunny is shut up. You look crazy. Wait. Fast Furious. Alright, now that we got the introductions out of the way. I got some shit to keep myself busy for a while. Let me look at the sub stories if there's anything else. Trying to see if there's any of these that unlock other. No, they don't. Alright, so tomorrow's Friday, so tomorrow I'm gonna go live probably with the same old shit with Lost Ark like I did today, and then we're gonna hop on this game where I'm gonna be knocking out the sub stories that are available to me and continue with the story. I think we're halfway through chapter 2 at this point, or nearly done actually. Yeah, I'm about halfway through chapter 2. The chapters seem very lengthy in this game, but there's not a lot of them, and the game is kind of like padded with the game's a little padded with mini games for content. That's what I was looking for. 4 gods. There's like 4, and there's like 3 more rings that combine with this one. Unlock new abilities. Interesting. I'll be taking that. And this heat action seems really cool in a one-on-one combat. All right. I think that's that for today. Yeah. Keep myself busy with some side content. Tomorrow is sub-story time. And potentially complete chapter 2. And work on chapter 3 for a bit. The only sub-stories this game has are all in chapter 2 and chapter 3. Aside from that, there's no more sub-stories past those 2 points. Allegedly. I have 13 crew members, so I need to like fix myself 2 more. On that note, I think I'm good to go for today. I'm gonna go like chill, relax, and wait for my girl to come home. All right, spend the rest of the night with her. Y'all have yourselves a good time, right? I gotta split up my time. Gotta spend with my loved ones and gotta spend some of it with you. Can't just be all 100% on one and 100% or and 0% on the other. You know what I'm saying? Right. With that said, I'm gonna go now. Y'all have a good time, man. Take care, be kind to yourselves and everybody around you. You know the drill. I don't think I need to repeat myself. Be good. Peace.